Hello guys, here I am back again to you for a new project presentation. Today I'm gonna present a pretty nice foldable bike, the DYU T1. For a 20 inches bike, I have to say that it has a frame that is quite good looking. I have been enjoying it and testing it since a few weeks, so today I've decided to show you a little bit more of the functionalities and all the good things that you can do with it. To be honest with you, my first plan was to go to Amsterdam to show you a little bit how it works, how it's riding. But I've decided to start with the beginning and show you everything that you're receiving. Alright, let's go. Alright, here I am back to my workshop to show you how I received the T1 from DYU, and I'm gonna show you all the different accessories and actually how you are receiving it. And the first advice I will give you is to ask someone some help if you're receiving a box like this one at home, because it's quite heavy. The first thing I will start doing here is to remove all the different pieces from the box. The bigger piece is actually the frame of the DYU T1. So I'm gonna take my time to make sure that I'm not breaking anything. One of the first thing I realized is that it's really well attached. So I will advise you, if you're receiving the same box, is to get a knife or a pair of scissors, to be able to cut everything. Okay, so I'm almost done unpacking everything. So you can see on the ground here that I have everything, the frame, the wheels, and basically this is it. And you will see on the ground a small box as well with all the accessories, and I will show you in a few minutes. The first thing I will start doing is to put it flat to the ground in order to start assembling the different pieces, and you will find it already mounted with the back wheel, as you can see. And really keep in mind, as I told you a few moments ago, that everything is well attached. So you will need sometimes to remove all the different bags, all the different plastic, in order to start the assembling. So something very important to know, according to all the information I could find about this bike has a weight of 22.5 kilos. It has 7-speed from the brand Shimano, and also a pretty nice chain protector around it. And the chain itself is from the brand KMC. And as you can see, most of the assembling is happening from the front side, because all the back side is already received. Not all, but most of it is already received with everything mounted on it. So as soon as I'm done assembling and mounting everything here in front, I will be finishing with the wheel, then all the small accessories. Alright, so now as you can see, I'm almost done. I have to put on the seat, a pretty nice seat I have to say. And one of the good things here with this seat is the fact that it has a suspension, which is making it a little bit more comfortable while I'm cycling. One of the things I realized while I was cycling it, at the beginning is the fact that the suspension can be very stiff, but with time, it's getting a little bit smoother. Then now we are moving to the small box I was showing you at the beginning that was on the ground. You have all the rest of the accessories. And you will see that they are sending a lot of useful stuff for you inside. First, the battery, the big piece here, the pedals, some lights, and some accessories like screws and other key. Alright, so now that everything is assembled, here is the bike. Here is the T1. Beautiful bike, I have to say. The frame itself has an amazing look. Everything has a very nice color. And as you can see, it's not very big, but very practical. Very, very practical. And as I was telling you at the beginning, you have a lot of accessories, a lot of things on it coming from big brands like Shimano, KMC, and other brands. But as you can see, it's very well mounted. Okay, so now that we've done the small tour, I will be showing you how to fold it. And as you can see, it can be very easily folded. The folding system is actually pretty simple. There is a little red latch on the side that you need to push. Then after that, you just need to fold it into place. And there is a little stand at the bottom of it that is allowing the bike to stand to the ground. I'm going to show it to you in a few minutes. You can see it just right here, and it's pretty steady. Then now I will be moving to the handlebars. This one can be also folded with the same system. So I'm just here releasing the red latch in order to release the handlebars. As you can see me doing it here. And I have to be honest, sometimes it can be very difficult to push it, but you really need to push through in order to be able to release. Then here we are, completely folded. If you want to put it also in your car, you can also remove the seat or push through the seat as you want. So now that I've done this small presentation, I will see if I can go to Amsterdam with it. Let's go! And now, in the middle of Amsterdam, at the Rijksmuseum, as you can see, I'm enjoying the ride. So now that I've reached Amsterdam, let's talk a little bit about it. So I've been cycling this bike from my place in Almere, in the Netherlands, to Amsterdam, which is around, the city center is around 30 kilometers from where I live. So it was a pretty good ride, but I couldn't do the entire 30 kilometers actually. I've been able to do 20 kilometers with the battery, which is actually pretty nice. And I realized that everything is working pretty well. The brakes, the cable doesn't touch, the brakes in the front and back side are working pretty well. The pedals, they're also pretty smooth. Then you have a small button here, the green one, which is helping you to do two things. To turn on the light, the front light, not the back one. The back one is independent. The front light. Then the same button, when you press it and hold it for 5 seconds, it's helping you to turn on the pedal assist. And the other very important thing is the battery. Here they are providing a key because the battery is locked down into place with the key, and they are providing two keys. It is not very big actually, and you can slide it back into the hole here and push through until it reaches the connector. Then you remove the key and it's all locked. And another thing I was telling you a few minutes ago is the back light that you can turn on easily. And it was on the box. I showed you the box when I was in my workshop. You have here the suspension from the seat. Very easy, but I would advise you to put some oil on it because at the beginning it's very stiff, but it's very comfortable to ride on it. So we're gonna go back below at the wheel. Here we have the disc for the brake. A pretty nice system that you can find for the front and the back. Here the tube, it's a pretty normal one, nothing very special here. Here the reflector, you have one in front and one in the back as well. Then the last important thing that I think you should know is that the battery is taking around 6 hours to fully charge. Here you have on each of the wheel some protection because, as you know, in Amsterdam it's pretty rainy. Then I think this is it. I hope that you enjoyed it.